I am currently attempting one of the hardest shots in football, and I'm going to try and learn 24 of the toughest football skills in 24 hours, like scoring a top Vince Trivella shot. And if I land every skill in this video, then I'll become the complete footballer. But the problem is that some of these are going to really test my patience, like the knuckleable shot due to its unpredictability. And throughout this video, I'm going to see how I compare to some of the best players in the world, like Lionel Messi and his crazy curl free kick technique.
Come on, I can't be affording to waste time on this shot. Oh, yes, oh my days, that's a second skill completed down at this pitch. We're on a roll. I don't know how I've done that already, but that's the curl shot technique completed.
Now it's time for me to learn the ACCA 3000. For this skill, I don't want to just land without a clean snap at the end. For this, I need to make sure every single little detail is perfect, but I have to do it in a very fast and fluid motion.
So I'm going to start by just bouncing the ball out of my hands to learn the motion. Okay, I've got the actual movement down to a T now. It's just about executing it from start to finish. Come on, that's the ACCA 3000 completed. We're making really good progress with this so far.
However, now I need to run a 7.5k in less time than the average footballer, which is 30 minutes. To put that into perspective, I need to be running at about 4 minutes per kilometre. Now my best ever 7.5k time is 28 minutes. But that was when I was at the fittest I'd ever been. Now I'm just a YouTuber who sits down making videos all day. But today I'm determined to succeed. It started off very well and I'd got my first kilometre within the 4-minute mark. But now I had to do that 6.5 more times and I was already shattered. I managed to keep the pace up for the next few kilometres, but as I hit my 6th kilometre, I was slightly over time. That meant that I had to work even harder to try and beat that 30-minute mark.
Oh my god, get in! Dug in deep to beat that score, and luckily that's the last bit of long distance running I have to do for a while.
And now we're moving back to the pitch to try and work on some of the basics, starting with short distance passing. I've set up the world's smallest goal about 5 metres away from me, but to add extra difficulty to this challenge, I'm going to get my brother Ben to fizz the ball into me, and I have one touch to get the ball out of my feet and the second touch to pass it into the goal. By completing this, I should be able to improve my ball control.
Yes, short passing done.
Long passing challenge. Ben is going to be closing me down while I have one touch to get the ball out of my feet and the second touch to perfectly play a threaded ball through the cones, similar to that of Kevin De Bruyne.
Was that it? I couldn't really see because Ben was in the way, but I'm pretty sure that was the perfect long pass.
And now we're moving back to our skills section where I'm going to try and learn sit-down kick-ups, which will help my close ball control. To complete this challenge, I need to get over 20 sit-down kick-ups whilst adding some mini skills into it where I can.
Let's go, that's 20 sit-down kick-ups done. That's now 7 out of 24 skills complete.
And just in time for a few little coaching tips from a professional goalkeeper. This is Mark Howard, Wrexham's first team goalkeeper, and he has a few little tips for me before I start my goalkeeping challenge. Alright Mark, can you give me 3 shot-stopping techniques when it comes to goalkeeping for beginners?
Make an early decision, catch or parry, bit of conviction in your dive, be brave, get through the ball. Also, study your strikers. Learn what they do, that's the biggest tip.
I'm going to be taking the 3 tips he gave me into consideration, and Ben is going to be taking shots against me until I can pull off a worldie of a save. It didn't start off too well, but I was slowly gaining confidence until I pulled off this save.
Oh! Yes, call me Manuel Neuer. Now we're halfway through the basic skill category.
Next up, I'm attempting the 100-metre sprint test. The record I've set myself to beat for this is 11 seconds and is above the average speed of a professional footballer. And on my first attempt, I was able to beat it with a score of just over 10 seconds. I probably could have done better, but my time is now running low. Next up, I'm going to try and learn the finger spin, just because it's a cool little party trick. All I know about this is that I need a really good starting spin, so I started by just learning the best way to set myself up for the finger spin, and the next part was a hard bit, but to my surprise, because of the perfect setups, it wasn't long before I was able to do this skill. And now we're moving from the finger spin to learning how to stand on the ball. This was pure pain. I think I nearly broke my back about 20 times. Due to the fear of getting injured, my body naturally adapted and I managed to learn the skill. But now it was time to go from the fear of pain to actual pain. I've set myself 3 explosive challenges to complete. The first one to beat is the Illinois agility test in under 8 seconds, which proved to be a lot harder than I first anticipated.
The problem is, now that I've failed the first attempt, I'm going to be even more tired for the second one. Oh, that felt faster than the last one. let's get a replay on that and see if I managed to beat my set time.
For the next explosive test, I have the vertical jump test. I did this before and got a score of 14 inches. So my aim right now is to get any score over 16 inches, which is really going to test my explosive power. As you can see, I was really struggling with this and I was getting really tired by this point, so I decided to skip this for now and move on to the next challenge. Next up, I'm attempting the 100-meter sprint test. The record I've set myself to beat for this is 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Oh, what a relief! Yes, that's now 13 skills complete. We are currently looking on track to beat this challenge. Hopefully, things start looking a little bit easier though.
Well, unfortunately, I now have to try and score 2 bangers with a volley and a half volley. This is not going to be fun. So we started with a half volley and I was really struggling to hit the target. My luck just didn't seem to be with me today.
Oh, mate. Oh my days.
And after 1 hour of constant half volleys, I decided to skip to the next shot for now and come back to the half volley later.
Oh my days! That was the most frustrating thing ever, and I still have to score the volley.
But to my surprise, the volley shot was a lot more consistent than the half volley shot, and I managed to score this goal within only 5 minutes.
Bang! That's it! That half volley has really eaten into my time, but at least I recovered some time with that volley shot.
This is the head balance challenge, where I'm going to try and learn how to balance a football on my forehead for over 5 seconds. I've never been able to do this, but I guess there's no time like the present to learn it.
I think I've got the gist of it now. I just need to keep trying, and eventually I'll hold it on my head for over 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, yes!
Yes, that's more like it.
And now I want to try and complete the skills category, and to do that I just need to learn to do shoulder kick-ups. To beat this challenge I need to do over 10 shoulder flick-ups, but trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks.
7, 8, 9, 10, yes!
That is the skills category complete, and this is me trying to defend against Ben in a 1v1 scenario. As you can see, not good. If you don't already know, Ben is one of the best football freestylers in the world, and to complete this challenge I'm going to try and beat him in a game of Panna. Ben has 5 attempts to megs me or score a goal in the net, but if I tackle him just once, then I'll be counting the defending section as complete.
It's so confusing because I don't even know where the ball's going.
Come on then, let's go. Oh, I've read it. Oh, hit the GoPro, but okay.
I now have 2 balls lined up on the 18-yard line, and I have to hit the crossbar with my weak foot consecutively for both balls. And trust me when I say, this one took a while.
Oh!
That's one.
Oh!
That's one. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Come on, now all I have to do is score a header past Ben, and that's the basics category complete. Ben's going to throw me in the ball from the 6-yard line, and I have to perfectly score a flying header over him into the goal. Yes, skill mastered.
But wait, we still have to beat my vertical jump record, but I got straight back into it and stayed persistent, and after a handful more attempts, I finally managed to beat it.
That was it, wasn't it?
And with that, we have beaten one of the skills that has had us really stuck. But now, it was time to finish the athleticism category, completing 15 reps with a 60 kg bench press, which would mean that I'm officially an absolute machine like John Fury.
I'm a machine!
Oh. Nah. I'll redo.
1, 2.
Now we only have one final category to complete, the shooting category.
These 3 shots are by far the hardest shots out of the bunch, as they all could be blasted over the crossbar into outer space. The first shot I wanted to do was the sledgehammer, invented by one half of the F2, Billy Wingrove.
Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm definitely getting more consistent with the shot though.
And then Ronaldo!
Oh yes, that took me around 25 minutes to hit, and now that leads me on to the last shot, the knuckleball. All I have to do is beat Ben in goal and hit the target, and then I can finally rest because I am shattered.
But little did I know that this knuckleball shot would really test my patience.
Oh my days! Oh!
Over 20 minutes had passed and I didn't even have a good shot to show for it. And by the time I'd reached 30 minutes, I was really starting to lose hope and patience.
This is actually really annoying me now, but I can't rage quit. I've just got to stay calm and stay focused, and hopefully my luck will pull through.
And after just over the hour mark, when all hope was lost, I finally hit one of the best knuckleballs you'll see on the internet.
Oh, yes. Oh, my days.
Yes, thank God that is over. My legs are absolutely dead. That's penultimate skill done. I'm going to go home and rest now. I'll be back tomorrow morning to complete our last shot before the 24 hours is done.
So after a nice relaxing lie-in, I was back down to the pitch and had left myself with only 20 minutes left to score that half volley goal before my 24 hours is up. And things weren't looking good until this finally happened with only 3 minutes left to go.
Yes, thank God that is over. My body is aching so much right now. That's 24 skills completed in less than 24 hours. I'm going to go home and rest now, so make sure you guys subscribe and I'll see you next time.